So I bring it up and, I'm just you know what? I'm gonna stop all the tired of hearing that same sad story.
In the realm of entertainment and personal transformation, few platforms have sparked as much controversy and debate as Oprah Winfrey's media empire. At the heart of this discourse lies a particularly contentious episode of Iyanla, Fix My Life, a segment that promised healing and resolution, but instead became a battleground for legacy, respect, and the portrayal of black artists in the media.
No. What do you mean, no? What is it? No. You don't get to speak to me, ever!
This episode, featuring the late rapper DMX, born Earl Simmons, stands as a stark emblem of the complexities and challenges faced by public figures seeking redemption in the public eye. DMX, a figure synonymous with raw emotion, gritty realism, and unapologetic truth, entered the Fix My Life stage not just as a rapper, but as a man grappling with the demons of addiction, fame, and personal turmoil.
Ask what you want now. Relationship. Healthy relationship. How are we gonna have a nice, healthy relationship if you're toxic?
The episode, presented under the guise of reconciliation and healing, quickly devolved into a spectacle that many argue exploited DMX's vulnerabilities rather than addressing them with the dignity and respect he deserved.
She said, everybody that loves me, everybody that knows me is waiting for a phone call saying I'm dead.
The inclusion of his sons, a move DMX claimed was orchestrated without his consent, and the confrontational stance taken by Iyanla Vanzant not only heightened the episode's tension, but also raised questions about the ethical boundaries of televised intervention.
No, it was not, no. It wasn't supposed to be about anything with them.
Nothing with the kids. What about with sobriety?
Nothing.
Was it supposed to do with
No,
sobriety?
no. At one time.
Let us delve into the controversy surrounding Winfrey's role in disrespecting DMX's, challenging viewers to reconsider the impact of such interventions on the individuals involved and their legacies. Through this lens, we embark on a journey that weaves through the tapestry of DMX's life, the intentions behind Fix My Life, and the broader implications for the portrayal of black artists in the media. In the landscape of reality television, Iyanla, Fix My Life, emerged as a beacon of hope for many seeking guidance, healing, and a platform to share their stories of struggle and redemption. Hosted by Iyanla Vanzant, a life coach known for her tough love approach, the show promised to delve into the lives of its guests, uncovering the root causes of their personal dilemmas with the aim of initiating a transformative journey. However, the episode featuring DMX, a revered figure in the hip-hop community, would challenge the show's premise and raise questions about the ethical considerations of such televised interventions.
No. What do you mean, no? What is it? No. You don't get to speak to me ever again. Ever.
Earl Simmons, known by his stage name DMX, stepped onto the Fix My Life set with a complex legacy. Beyond his gritty anthems and chart-topping hits, DMX's life was marked by a tumultuous battle with addiction, legal issues, and a deeply personal struggle for peace and stability. His decision to participate in the show was driven by a desire for healing and reconciliation, particularly with his family. DMX, and by extension his fans, anticipated an episode that would respectfully address his challenges, offering a pathway to understanding and perhaps redemption. However, the reality of the episode's execution quickly diverged from these expectations. The controversy began with the show's approach to DMX's vulnerabilities. Critics argue that the format, far from being a supportive environment for introspection and healing, seemed designed to provoke and sensationalize. The inclusion of DMX's sons, a pivotal moment in the episode, became a flashpoint for criticism. DMX contended that he was unaware his sons would be brought onto the show, a move that transformed a personal journey into a public spectacle. This decision, perceived by many as a betrayal, underscored the tension between the show's purported mission and the methods employed to achieve its dramatic arc. The episode's confrontational tone was further amplified by Iyanla Vanzant's interactions with DMX. Rather than the empathetic guide many expected, Vanzant's approach was seen as combative, culminating in a now infamous moment where she yelled at the rapper. This exchange, far from facilitating healing, seemed to exacerbate the pain and anger felt by DMX. It highlighted a fundamental disconnect between the show's objectives and the needs of its guests, raising questions about the impact of such confrontations on individuals grappling with profound personal issues. The fallout from the episode was immediate and far-reaching. Fans and critics alike took to social media and other platforms to express their dismay at the treatment of DMX, questioning the ethical boundaries of reality TV's interventionist approach. The controversy shed light on the delicate balance between entertainment and empathy, challenging viewers to consider the real-life consequences of seeking transformation in the public eye. The episode featuring DMX on Iyanla Fix My Life was not just a moment of television, it became a pivotal point of contention, highlighting the intricate dance between vulnerability and exploitation in the realm of celebrity reality TV. Central to the controversy was the perception of a setup orchestrated by Winfrey's team, a maneuver that would cast a long shadow over the intentions and outcomes of the show. From the outset, DMX's participation was framed as an opportunity for healing and reconciliation. The rapper, known for his raw lyrical honesty and tumultuous personal life, was ostensibly invited to discuss his struggles with addiction and his journey towards recovery. However, the narrative took an unexpected turn when it became apparent that the show had other plans, ones that DMX claimed he was not fully briefed on. The inclusion of his sons on the set, a move purportedly unknown to him until the moment of filming, was seen as a deliberate attempt to heighten the emotional stakes of the episode. This decision, which should have been a carefully navigated step in any therapeutic process, was instead perceived as a betrayal, exploiting DMX's vulnerabilities for dramatic effect. The controversy was not merely about the surprise element of his son's presence, but also about the broader implications of consent and agency in reality TV. Critics argued that the lack of transparency with DMX about the show's direction undermined the ethical foundation of the program. It raised questions about the balance between producing compelling television and respecting the dignity and autonomy of its participants. The backlash was swift, with fans and observers accusing Oprah's team of prioritizing ratings over the genuine well-being of their guests. Moreover, the episode's fallout highlighted a deeper issue within the entertainment industry, the commodification of personal trauma. DMX's raw emotional response to seeing his sons, coupled with the confrontational dynamics encouraged by the show's format, underscored the problematic nature of turning deeply personal moments into public spectacle. This approach, critics contend, not only disrespects the individuals involved, but also trivializes the complex realities of addiction and family dynamics. The setup by Winfrey and her team, whether intentional or a byproduct of the show's format, became a flashpoint for discussions about the ethics of reality television. It served as a stark reminder of the power dynamics at play in the production of such programs, where the lines between support and sensationalism are often blurred. As the narrative of DMX's appearance on Fix My Life unfolded, it became a case study in the potential harms of exploiting personal struggles for entertainment, sparking a broader debate about the responsibilities of media creators in handling the stories of those in the public eye. The episode of Iyanla Fix My Life, featuring DMX, is perhaps best remembered for its raw, unfiltered confrontation between the rapper and Iyanla Vanzant, the show's host. This encounter, far from a therapeutic dialogue, escalated into a heated exchange that became the episode's most controversial aspect. The intensity of this confrontation not only defined the episode but also sparked a wider conversation about the nature of healing and the ethics of televised therapy. Iyanla Vanzant, known for her no-nonsense approach to life coaching, has often been praised for her ability to cut through her guests' defenses, pushing them toward self-realization and growth. However, her interaction with DMX challenged the perception of her methods, revealing a complex dynamic fraught with tension and misunderstanding. The confrontation began with Van Zant's direct, confrontational style, which, while consistent with her approach in previous episodes, seemed ill-suited to DMX's state of vulnerability and his expectations for the show. The crux of the controversy lay in Van Zant's decision to publicly challenge DMX on deeply personal issues, including his addiction and his relationships with his family. Critics argue that such sensitive topics, particularly when involving complex dynamics like addiction, require a nuanced, empathetic approach, one that respects the individual's dignity and agency. Instead, the episode veered into territory that many viewed as aggressive and accusatory, with Van Zant at one point raising her voice at the rapper. This moment, captured on camera, symbolized for many the episode's departure from its purported mission of healing. The fallout from this confrontation was immediate and far-reaching. Fans and observers criticized the show for what they saw as a sensationalist approach to DMX's struggles, accusing it of exploiting his pain for dramatic effect. The backlash underscored a broader ethical dilemma: the responsibility of television programs when dealing with real-life trauma and the potential harm caused by exposing vulnerable individuals to public scrutiny in the name of entertainment. Moreover, the confrontation raised questions about the effectiveness of Van Zant's methods and the show's format. While Ayanla, Fix My Life aimed to facilitate transformation and healing, the aggressive nature of the confrontation with DMX suggested a disconnect between the show's goals and the means employed to achieve them. This incident highlighted the challenges of conducting therapy in a televised format, where the imperatives of compelling storytelling can sometimes overshadow the needs and well-being of the participants. In the aftermath, the confrontation between DMX and Ayanla Van Zant became a focal point for discussions about the ethical boundaries of reality TV, the complexities of addiction and recovery, and the delicate balance between intervention and exploitation. The aftermath of the contentious episode of Ayanla Fix My Life, featuring DMX, was marked by the rapper's public outcry and his plea for the removal of the footage from all platforms. DMX's reaction to the episode was visceral and immediate. Feeling misrepresented and exploited, he publicly condemned the show for its portrayal of him, arguing that the final edit focused disproportionately on his vulnerabilities and conflicts, casting him in an unduly negative light. This portrayal, he contended, not only failed to capture the complexity of his struggles, but also served to reinforce negative stereotypes about him, further damaging his reputation and legacy. His demand for the episode's removal was a plea for respect, dignity, and autonomy, signaling his distress over being depicted in a manner he believed to be fundamentally untrue to his character and his journey. The controversy surrounding DMX's request speaks to the heart of the ethical dilemmas inherent in reality TV production. It raises critical questions about consent, editorial control, and the potential harm inflicted by sensationalist storytelling. In DMX's view, the episode was not a faithful representation of his life or his appearance on the show, but rather a distorted narrative crafted for maximum impact, with little regard for the consequences for those involved. The refusal to remove the episode, despite DMX's protests, further complicated the situation, highlighting the power imbalance between reality TV participants and producers. This stance by the show's producers and the network underscored the challenges faced by individuals seeking to control their narrative in the face of contractual obligations and the commercial imperatives of television production. It also prompted a wider discussion on the need for more robust protections for reality TV participants, including clearer consent forms, more transparent editing practices, and avenues for redress when participants feel they have been wronged. DMX's reaction and the ensuing controversy also served as a catalyst for discussions about the broader implications of reality TV on participants' mental health and well-being. The episode became a case study in the potential psychological toll of participating in such programs, especially for individuals dealing with complex personal issues. It underscored the need for a more ethical approach to reality TV, one that balances the demands of compelling storytelling with the imperative to treat participants with empathy, respect, and care. The fallout from DMX's appearance on Iyanla Fix My Life reverberated far beyond the initial broadcast, casting a long shadow over his legacy and sparking a wider discourse on the portrayal of Black artists in the media. The episode's portrayal of DMX, particularly the focus on his battles with addiction and his family issues, contributed to a polarized public perception. For some, it reinforced existing narratives about the rapper's troubled past and struggles with substance abuse. For others, it was seen as a gross misrepresentation, a sensationalized account that overlooked his attempts at recovery and personal growth. This dichotomy highlighted the complex relationship between public figures and the media, where the line between public interest and invasive spectacle often blurs. The controversy also sparked a conversation about the ethical responsibilities of creators and broadcasters in handling sensitive subjects. Critics argued that the episode exploited DMX's vulnerabilities for entertainment value, raising questions about the potential harm such portrayals can inflict on individuals' mental health and well-being. The backlash underscored the need for a more nuanced approach to depicting personal struggles, one that respects the dignity of the individuals involved and acknowledges the complexity of their experiences. Moreover, the episode's impact on DMX's legacy was profound. As a revered figure in the hip-hop community, DMX's music and persona were characterized by raw emotion and authenticity. The controversy surrounding his appearance on Fix My Life threatened to overshadow his contributions to the genre, reducing his rich, multifaceted legacy to a series of sensational headlines. This reductionist portrayal not only did a disservice to DMX, but also to the broader narrative of Black artists navigating the pitfalls of fame and personal turmoil. The episode also sparked a broader debate about the representation of Black artists in the media and the role of celebrity-focused reality TV in shaping public perception. The incident with DMX became a case study in the potential for such programs to reinforce negative stereotypes and perpetuate cycles of exploitation and misunderstanding. It called into question the balance between storytelling and exploitation, between public interest and voyeurism, challenging the industry to reflect on its practices and the impact they have on the individuals it portrays. In the aftermath, the conversation around DMX's appearance on Iyanla Fix My Life evolved into a larger discussion about respect, representation, and the responsibility of the media to portray individuals with complexity and compassion. The controversy surrounding DMX's appearance on Iyanla Fix My Life not only cast a spotlight on the rapper's struggles and the ethical considerations of reality TV, but also had broader implications for Winfrey's reputation. As the executive producer of the show and one of the most influential figures in media, she found herself at the center of a heated debate about the responsibilities of media moguls in shaping and presenting the narratives of vulnerable individuals. Winfrey has long been celebrated for her empathetic approach to storytelling and her ability to foster meaningful conversations about personal growth, healing, and societal issues. However, the backlash from DMX's episode of Fix My Life presented a challenge to this image, prompting some to question the balance between the pursuit of transformative storytelling and the potential for exploitation. Critics argued that the episode exemplified a broader trend within her media productions, where the line between empowerment and sensationalism can sometimes become blurred, especially when dealing with complex personal issues like addiction and family conflict. The controversy also sparked a broader discussion about the role of celebrity in media and the power dynamics at play. As a figure with immense influence, her endorsement of the episode implicitly lent it credibility, raising questions about the accountability of media figures for the content they produce and promote. The episode's perceived focus on sensationalism over substantive healing led to calls for a re-evaluation of how stories of personal struggle are framed and presented, particularly in the context of reality TV. Furthermore, the incident with DMX highlighted the challenges faced by Black artists in the media landscape. Critics pointed out that the portrayal of DMX's struggles could reinforce harmful stereotypes and stigmas, underscoring the need for more nuanced and respectful representations of mental health and addiction in the Black community. This aspect of the controversy underscored the importance of cultural sensitivity and the potential impact of media narratives on societal perceptions of race, fame, and personal adversity. In the wake of the episode, Winfrey's reputation as a champion of empathy and understanding was tested. The debate it sparked served as a reminder of the complex ethical landscape of contemporary media, where the demands of storytelling must be balanced with a commitment to dignity, respect, and the well-being of those whose stories are told. The episode of Iyanla Fix My Life, featuring DMX, not only ignited a firestorm of controversy, but also prompted a period of reflection and re-evaluation for those directly involved in its production, as well as for the broader public. Iyanla Van Zant, in the wake of the backlash, found herself at the heart of the controversy. Known for her confrontational yet compassionate approach to healing, Van Zant faced criticism for her handling of DMX's vulnerabilities. In response, she offered reflections on the episode, emphasizing her intentions to facilitate healing and acknowledging the challenges of navigating the deeply personal struggles of participants within the constraints of a television format. Van Zant's perspective highlights the delicate balance between the therapeutic goals of the show and the realities of producing engaging content for a wide audience, underscoring the inherent tensions in televised interventions. Members of DMX's family, particularly his sons, who were unexpectedly brought into the episode, provided another layer of insight into the episode's impact. Their involvement, which was central to the controversy, raised questions about consent, exploitation, and the potential repercussions of airing familial conflicts on a national platform. The reflections of DMX's family members reveal the personal costs of public exposure, offering a poignant reminder of the human stories behind the headlines and the need for sensitivity in handling such stories. The production team behind Iyanla Fix My Life also faced scrutiny in the aftermath of the episode. Faced with accusations of sensationalism and exploitation, the team was compelled to defend their editorial choices and the show's mission. Their perspective sheds light on the challenges of ethical storytelling in the reality TV genre, where the demands of narrative tension and viewer engagement often collide with the moral imperatives of truthfulness and respect for participants' well-being. The controversy surrounding the episode served as a catalyst for broader discussions about the ethics of reality television, the responsibilities of media producers, and the impact of their work on the lives of those they portray. It prompted a re-evaluation of the practices and principles guiding the production of such shows, highlighting the need for greater accountability, transparency, and care in the treatment of personal stories. The episode of Iyanla Fix My Life, featuring DMX, stands as a watershed moment in the landscape of reality television, encapsulating the fraught intersection of personal vulnerability, media representation, and public consumption. This narrative, woven through the perspectives of those involved and the broader societal reaction, underscores the profound implications of how stories of struggle and redemption are told in the public arena. The controversy that erupted in the wake of the episode serves as a poignant reminder of the ethical responsibilities shouldered by media creators and the potential consequences of their choices. At the core of the debate is a critical examination of the balance between the pursuit of engaging, transformative storytelling and the imperative to respect the dignity and autonomy of individuals sharing their most personal challenges. The backlash against the episode highlighted the need for a more nuanced approach to depicting personal struggles, one that prioritizes empathy and understanding over sensationalism and ratings. It also sparked a necessary conversation about the portrayal of Black artists and the impact of media narratives on public perceptions of race, mental health, and addiction. As we reflect on the legacy of this controversial episode, it becomes clear that the lessons learned extend far beyond the confines of a single television show. They touch on broader themes of consent, representation, and the power dynamics at play in the creation and consumption of media. This moment in television history invites us to reconsider our collective responsibility in how we engage with stories of personal pain and triumph, urging a move towards more ethical, compassionate storytelling practices that honor the humanity of those whose lives we seek to understand. In the end, the controversy surrounding DMX's appearance on Ayanla Fix My Life leaves us with enduring questions about the role of media in shaping our perceptions of others and ourselves, challenging us to confront the complexities of storytelling in an age of ubiquitous visibility. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.